Outside Leonard. Gervin outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Robinson. Shoots from 12. And that one goes long. Now here's Richmond. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And here's the break. Here's Gervin. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And so here's Sacramento. Richmond outside. From deep. And that one's good.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Pass to Gervin. Count that one. He's got 8.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Now Lucas. Lucas, that's good.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Now here's Parker. Pass to Gervin. There's the screen. Blocked. Now here is Stojakovic. Stojakovic with it. 18 points for him. Now Robertson fires the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
Here's Parker. San Antonio calls timeout. Peja Stojakovic with it. The Kings making a switch here. Here's Duncan. No good. And here's Stojakovic. Pass to Robertson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the Spurs with possession. It's a 10-point game. Parker outside. Pass to Gervin. Duncan with it. Back to Gervin. Outside Leonard. Will it go? San Antonio again missing. Now Robertson. 6 points for him. Stojakovic from outside off the mark. Here's Gervin. It's rebounded by Robertson. Pass to Bibby. Wide open. The shot no good. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And the foul on Mike Bibby. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Parker. Parker right side. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Robertson with the steal. And here's the fast break. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 8.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
The clock runs out. And Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Peja has been sensational. Here's Robertson. Parker with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now here's Robertson. Pass to Stojakovic. No good from outside. And San Antonio has possession. Leonard with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Blocked. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. This is his first free throw of the game. Good on both. The Kings leading. Richmond outside. Off target from outside.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
Parker with the steal. And here's the fast break. Right side Robinson. Parker outside. Pass to Duncan. Back to Parker. Shot clock at 6. Floats one. Good. Timeout called by the Kings. And the Kings making a change here. Now, Weber. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Robertson. Pass to Richmond. Shot is blocked. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Here's Robertson. Connects in the foul line jumper. 10 points for him.
You know, something else with him, you can't forget about his skill as a pull-up shooter. I mean, you give him too much room and he won't hesitate for a second to raise up and spray you with that jet.
Here's Gervin. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Stolen by Robinson. Now here's Gervin. Poke loose. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Here's Gervin. He's got 10. He's covered by Richmond. The jump hook. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
To the middle. Here's Cousins. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And Cousins drops them both. And the Spurs with possession. They trail by 6. Pass to Robinson. That is good. And here is Robertson. He's got 10. Now here's Cousins. And here's Richmond. Now Cousins. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Parker outside. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And so here's Sacramento. They've held a 12-point lead early. Back to Stojakovic. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Here comes Tony Parker. Parker left side. Pass to Gervin. And the Spurs making a change here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Divac. Now here's Martin. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Cousins. Gervin pulls it in.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
That evens the score.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Right side, Williams. Here's Cousins. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. 10 points for him. And the Spurs with possession. Johnson outside. Pass to Gervin. And foul call. First one falls for. And the Kings making a change here. And both free throws good for Gervin. Now Williams. Pass to Martin. But three. Can't get it to go. Johnson outside. Here's Gervin. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. And here now the Kings. Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Fires from deep. And it's Stojakovic missing.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
San Antonio trailing here. Johnson outside. Gervin outside for the lead, and it's good. 17 points in the game.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Williams. Pass to Stojakovic. The rebound by Johnson.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Now here's Gervin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 19.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
That's good. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the... And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. Pass to Parker. Back to Green. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Kings. Richmond with it. Now Stojakovic. Back to Richmond. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Defensive foul.
Here's Parker. Pass to Duncan. Leads him in there. It's blocked. Now Stojakovic. And the shot is good.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Free throw good, Stojakovic. And here comes Parker. Gervin outside. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Back to Parker. Pass to Gervin. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
And the Kings making a change here. The Kings leading. And here is Robertson. Now Weber. Divac backing down. Post-up shot. He lays it in.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Here's San Antonio now. Parker outside. Pass to Gervin. They set the screen. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 21 points in the game.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Now here's Robertson. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. That's good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. Nowhere near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Parker outside. Pass to Gervin. Here's Leonard. Outside Leonard. Great open look there. Robertson with it. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And here's Weber. Now here's Weber. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Parker. Here's Leonard. Robinson with it. And the officials call goaltending, so they award the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
The Kings making a switch here. Richmond with it. Now, here's Stojakovic. Here's Richmond. It's good from long range.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
Here's Parker. Back to Robinson. Pass to Parker. Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Gervin. Can he keep it going? Robinson tips it back in.
Relentless on the glass is what he is, and that tip-in was the result of all the hard work he puts in down low.
Now, here's Stojakovic. And another 3 for Sacramento.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Peja Stojakovic with... And the Kings making a change here.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break.
Back to Leonard. Pass to Parker. And he uses the glass on the layup. And here comes Robertson. Richmond outside. Now Stojakovic. Pass to Cousins. Here's Lucas. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. He drops the first one. And
they got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And so both free throws are good.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Gervin. Here's Duncan. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. The free throw drops for Duncan.
They're locked in from the chair to start this half. Not a miss yet.
And so here's Sacramento. They've held a 12-point lead early. Lucas, that's good. Now Parker. Gervin outside. Pass to Duncan. Makes it off the glass.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Here's Cousins. And there are the Kings with another bucket. And here is Parker. Gervin outside. Duncan releases. Nails it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And so here's Sacramento. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Now Parker. Parker left side. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. Now the Kings with it. Now here's Robertson. And David Robinson pulls it down. Deflects the pass. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
No room for mistakes right now.
Parker outside. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and the Kings making a change here. So he gets them both. And
that last free throw is critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
San Antonio calls timeout. And the Kings making a change here. Makes the lead pass. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Now here's Robertson. And now they foul and stop the clock. Good on the first in that. And so he drops them both.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Gervin outside. Parker outside. Three-pointer. And the miss. So the Kings win.